Okay, we'll begin this morning in a comfortable seat. So, with a little bit of time in breath awareness, body awareness, and introspection. So, go ahead and find a comfortable seat. Allow your body to settle into the support of the earth. Allow your eyes to close. And just begin with noticing. Noticing whatever comes to mind, whether that's your breath or your bodily sensations or thoughts or sounds or feelings. As you just start to notice what comes up, you start to lean back within your awareness, the seat of the mindful observer, witnessing awareness. So there's some distance between what you're noticing and yourself. Distance between you and the thoughts, distance between you and the sensations, you and the sounds, you and the emotions or feelings. And it's from the seat of the mindful observer of witnessing awareness, that you can watch, notice, and observe without attaching a judgment to whatever it is that we notice. That distance between us and our thoughts is a reminder that we are not our thoughts, that the thoughts are moving through us. They are information for us. They do not define who we are. They are not who we are. As you continue just to notice and observe, when you're ready to deepen your breath, allow your next inhale to expand slightly wider. And then let your next exhale extend slightly longer. Drawing in a little bit more breath with each inhale. Starting to empty each breath completely. Exhaling to the bottom of your breath all the way to empty. As you continue to deepen your breath and to notice what shows up into the present moment. Every time that you feel yourself being pulled away by thoughts and distractions, being lost in the thoughts, instead of leaning back to feel that separation, that distance between you and them, then you can use the breath as a tool to reaccess this present moment and that distance, that awareness. Just taking one more moment to be here, present to body and breath, sound, sensation, thought, and feeling. And noticing all the details of the moment without getting wrapped up in them, overwhelmed by the thoughts, swallowed by thoughts. Returning time and time to that peaceful center, that grounded center is the seat of self. To mindfully observe the moment. Maybe bringing to mind an intention for your practice, something that offers your practice a little bit of a deeper meaning and purpose. So the shapes become more than just warrior twos and down dogs. Transitions are symbolic of more than just shifting from one shape to the next. And with that intention in mind, go ahead and bring one or both hands to your heart. Connecting to that intention, breathing it throughout your entire body. We'll take 2 rounds of clearing, cleansing breath. So as you're ready, take a really deep breath in through your nose. And open mouth, exhale, let it go. One more time, deep breath in through your nose. And open mouth, exhale, release. And whenever you're ready to find your way to your back body, go ahead and find your way to the earth. We'll meet in our full body stretch. Hands reaching up overhead. Creating length and space from your fingers to your toes. Take an extra breath in as you reach a little bit further. And as you breathe out, start to bring both knees into your chest. Take a moment just to explore here any movement that would feel good. Continuing to stay connected to inhale in and exhale out. And interlace your hands onto your right shin. Extend your left leg out across the earth. Your left leg be heavy. Take a big breath in. And on your exhale, find a supine twist. Let your right knee tip across your body to the left. And as you open your heart towards the ceiling, allow your right shoulder to become heavy towards the earth. Take a big breath in along your right side body. And a slow breath out. One more just like that, a steady inhale in. And a slow and steady exhale out. And keep your legs as they are. Start to reach your left arm towards the back of your yoga mat. You're gonna roll onto your left side body, stay in this half fetal pose, kind of like you're just lounging here, left ear and left bicep, left side body on the earth. Tip your pelvis so much that your right knee can rest onto the ground. Then bend your left heel to your seat and reach back with your right hand to catch your left foot. You might have to kind of lift up your chest and your head to create that connection. Then you can allow your left ear to rest back into your bicep. As you pull your left heel to your seat, you're creating a thigh stretch across your left quad. You can also pull your navel to your spine and think about energizing your tailbone forward to the front of your yoga mat to add a little bit more resistance for that thigh stretch. Let's take one more breath in here. And as you breathe out, go ahead and release your left leg long again. Roll onto your back body into your figure 4. Right ankle stacks on top of your left thigh. And deciding on the depth of your figure 4, left foot grounded, or maybe reach around your left hamstring to bring the whole figure 4 towards you. If you flex your right ankle, you can stay in stillness, or maybe take a little bit of movement from left to right, side to side. Getting one more deep breath in here. On your exhale, when you're moving pose second side, release your right leg long across the earth and then bring your left knee to your left shoulder. So your hands interlace on your left shin, pull your thigh in close, take a deep breath in. Then exhale to your supine twist, left knee tips across you to the right. Taking 2 cycles of breath here, fill your left side body with breath. On your exhale, maybe you allow yourself to twist a little bit deeper, rinse a little bit further. One more big breath into this rotation along your spine. As you breathe out, we're going to take that half fetal pose on second side. So reach your right arm to the back of your yoga mat, roll onto your right side body. Your left knee rests to the earth, and then start to bend your right heel to your seat. And catch your right foot with your left hand. Taking a couple of rounds of breath here for that space that's being created along your right thigh, your right quadricep. Be aware of the stretch, the sensation, as well as the flow of inhale in and exhale out. And one more big breath in. And on your exhale, when you're ready, you're going to take your time to release your right leg. Roll onto your back body and find your way into figure four, left ankle stacked on top of your right thigh. Again, you can customize the shape to whatever your body needs on this side. The depth that feels good, movement or stillness, how active or how passive your shape is, how much resistance you add. And take one more breath in. Stay here for the full length of your exhale out, a complete exhale all the way. And then when you unwind your legs, you're gonna bring your knees into an upside down tabletop shape. So a 90-degree bend, knees stacked over your hips, shins parallel to the earth. Pull your navel actively down to your spine, pull your front ribs in, and then take your hands behind your head, elbows nice and wide. Now you're going to keep your navel drawing down. You're going to keep your knees in a 90-degree bend. And your inhale, you're just going to tap your heels down to the earth. On your exhale, you're going to lift your knees back to where they started and twist your right elbow towards your left thigh. On your inhale, heels are going to tap the earth, bring your heart back through center. Maybe head and shoulders just hover barely above the ground. And exhale, second side, knees lift. Left elbow reaches across. We'll take it 2 more rounds. So inhale, heels tap, heart opens to the sky. Exhale, lift and twist. Right elbow towards left thigh. And then inhale, lower your heels to tap the earth, open your chest. Exhale, left elbow towards right thigh. Then inhale, tap and open. Last round here, exhale, right elbow reaches across. Inhale, tap and open, slow and steady. And exhale, left elbow reaches across. Then inhale, tap and open. Then your exhale, lift your knees back to stack over your hips. Lift your head and shoulders. Reach your hands forward towards the top of your yoga mat. Start to lengthen your legs forward to a low diagonal. They can still be in a 3/4 bend if you don't want to lengthen your legs all the way. So listening to your low back. And your legs don't have to go super low here. Think about lifting your heart higher more than lowering your legs to a hover even. Here for 3, 2, and with 1, bend your knees into your body, release and relax. And place your feet to the earth. Go ahead and root through your feet for bridge pose. Big breath in and exhale, press through your feet and lift your pelvis to the sky. Feeling the rootedness of the 4 corners of your feet. Feel how that root to rise energy starts to move through your body as you press it down into the ground. There's a buoyancy that happens in response. So hips lift up a little bit higher. Maybe your heart gets a little bit prouder here. That's all coming from your rootedness into the earth. So when we ground, we root to rise. Using the earth as leverage to create the lift through our bodies. Take 1 more big breath in. And then exhale, slow motion, lower your hips all the way back to the earth. Option, take a couple of windshield wipers from side to side here, tucking your knees from left to right, back and forth. And then when you're ready to transition, we're going to meet in a cross-legged seat. So go ahead and rock and roll forward and back maybe a couple of times. And then once you find your cross-legged seat, take your right shin in front of your left. Inhale to circle, sweep your hands to the sky. And your exhale, hinge forward and fold. Take 2 breaths here, slow, steady inhale. And then that slow and steady exhale. After your second breath, you're going to rise up back into your seat, reach your hands to the sky. I'm going to tilt towards you for this, it's a little bit funky. From your cross-legged seat, take your left hand across your body to hold onto your right knee. Now really root your right knee down to the ground, hold on tight with your left hand, and start to side bend over to the left. Right fingertips reach up overhead. So your left arm is creating like this hammock to hold your body. And kind of leaning into that hammock of your left arm. Right hip and right knee are super heavy towards the ground. Take a big breath in here. On your exhale, your right hand is going to go to your left knee. You're going to unwind and twist to the left. Left fingertips go behind you like a second spine. Lift up tall through your torso as you inhale. And then twist around to the left as you exhale. And one more breath here. Think about breathing into the back of your body. And then let your exhale guide you a little bit further. As you unwind through center, breathe in, reach up to the sky. Tip back just enough to cross your left shin in front of your right, switching the cross of your legs. And hinge forward into your forward fold. Offer this shape 2 cycles of breath. And then as you inhale on the third round, you're going to rise up, reach up. This time, right hand reaches to grab your left knee. As you get heavy through your left knee and anchored through your left hip, your left fingertips reach up and over to the right for your side body stretch. Maybe right ear gets a little bit heavier towards your right shoulder. You create space through your left side, breathe into your left side. And when you're ready for the twist, your left hand's going to reach across to your right knee. You unwind, take your right fingertips behind you in that second spine kickstand. Lift up proud through your heart and crown with your breath in. And then twist around as you breathe out. And breathe into the back of your body. As you exhale to rinse and rotate, pull your navel to your spine. And from here, go ahead and unravel, unwind. Make your way into your tabletop pose, finding all fours. So you have your shoulders over your wrists and your hips above your knees. Inhale to your cow pose. Lift up through your heart and your tailbone. Then exhale to your cat pose, round your spine. And one more round like this. Inhale to your cow pose, heart and tailbone lift. And exhale, cat pose. Then inhale to your cow pose, heart and tailbone lift. And as you breathe out, Anahatasana, you're going to keep your hips high and then you're going to walk your hands forward and melt your heart to the earth. So Anahatasana, heart melting pose. Take a big breath in and a slow breath out. From Anahatasana, you're going to look forward, bring your forearms into 2 parallel lines if they're not already. Bend at your elbows and then slide forward onto your belly. As you untuck your toes if they were tucked, slide your hands back by your low ribs. Inhale to your low cobra, lift the back of your heart space. On your exhale, release back down. Pressing through your hands, inhale to a low or a high cobra. And on your exhale, release back down. This last round is going to be inhale to a low cobra, a high cobra, or you could also go all the way to upward facing dog if you feel ready to do so. As you exhale, shift back to child's pose, push your hips to your heels. When you're ready, shift forward through tabletop, tuck your toes and find your downward facing dog, send your hips to the sky. And give yourself a moment just to be here. Finding any movement through your body that would feel good. Then walk your feet forward to your hands, find your forward fold, let your knees soften, allow your head to become heavy. You can sway from side to side or forward and back. You check in with your hamstrings and your spine. Then keeping a little softness in your knees, inhale to your halfway lift, lengthen from crown to tail. And on your exhale, forward fold again. We're going to do a little half lift twist variation here. Take your right fingertips to the earth below your face. You're going to bend into your right knee a lot and then start to twist open to the left. Your left leg can be moving towards extension. The right leg's deeply bent, right hand to the earth, left hand to the sky. Take a big breath in. As you exhale, soften both knees to switch sides, left hand to the earth. Bend through your left knee as you open to the right, right hand to the sky. Big breath in. On your exhale, soften both knees and forward fold. And then inhale to rise all the way up to stand, Urdhva Hastasana, big circle sweep to the sky. Left hand grabs your right wrist, tip over to the left for your side body stretch. And then inhale, rise up through center, reach to the ceiling and switch your hands. Right hand grabs left wrist, and as you exhale, tip over to the right, side body stretch. The next breath in, reach up high to the sky. As you exhale, goddess your arms, elbows split wide, sternum to the ceiling. Continue to fold into your swan dive. So hands reaching wide as you forward fold down to the earth. Take a halfway lift, big breath in, and step your left foot to the back of your yoga mat. Okay, go ahead and find a cow lunge. Left knee's gonna hover, pull your heart forward as you inhale. And exhale to your cat lunge, find any one of length through your legs. And two more like that. Inhale to your cow lunge. And exhale to your cat lunge. Breathe in as you bend your knees, heart reaches forward, cow lunge. And exhale as you lengthen your legs, hamstring stretch, cat lunge. This time bend both of your knees, lower your left knee all the way down to the ground. Press to your right foot and lift your heart and hands, Anjaneyasana. Full breath in. And from here, you're going to grab your left wrist. So right hand grabs left wrist, side body stretch over to the right. And then from here, prayer twist, taking your left elbow to the outside of your right thigh. Lift your palms and twist your heart towards your thumb. Strong through your right foot. On your next breath in, you're going to slowly bring it back through center, heart and hands. Reach towards the ceiling. On your exhale, return your hands down to the earth. Lift your back knee off the ground. Turn all 10 toes to the left. Wide-legged forward fold. Take a big breath in. And a slow breath out. Inhale to lift and lengthen halfway. On your exhale, bend into your left knee for your side lunge. So staying in a lifted side lunge rather than going to Skandasana. Right fingertips to the earth. Twist your left hand to the sky. Big breath in. And on your exhale, you can stay here or you can sink into Skandasana. If you want to sink into Skandasana, flex your right toes to the sky, switch your arms. Left hand goes low, right hand reaches high. Your left arm is on the inside of your left leg, encouraging your left hip open. And from here, low lunge to the back of your yoga mat, pivot all 10 toes to the left. And then go ahead and dip your right knee to a hover cow lunge as you breathe in. Exhale to your cat lunge, lengthen through your legs. 2 more rounds, breathe in to shift forward. And exhale to shift back. And last round like this, inhale, cow lunge. And exhale, cat lunge. Then bend through both your knees, let your right knee release to the earth. Lift your heart and hands, big breath in. Your left hand grabs your right wrist side, bend over to the left. Using the space that your side bend created, prayer twist your right elbow to the outside of your left thigh. Really press into your palms, wide through your collarbones. Take a breath here. And stay as you breathe out. And inhale brings us back through center. As you exhale, hands to the earth, lift your back knee off your yoga mat, wide-legged forward fold. Pivot all 10 toes to face the long edge of your mat and dive down for a breath. So you inhale to lift up halfway, bend into your right knee for your side lunge. Again, this lifted side lunge, hip creases stretch back as your heart reaches forward. Left hand to the earth, twist your right hand to the sky. Take a nice full breath in. And as you exhale, you can stay exactly as you are or Skandasana and switch your arms. Full breath towards your back body here. As you breathe out, rotate to the front of your yoga mat, pivot to the right, and then step back into your downward facing dog. Right foot joins your left. And from your downward facing dog, inhale your right leg to the sky. And exhale to bend your knee and open your head. From here, step your right foot forward to the top of your yoga mat. And then find your way into your high crescent lunge, strong through your legs, rise all the way up as you breathe in. Your exhale, right hand grabs your left, just lean over to the right, side body stretch just like we did before. Take a full inhale to your left side. And prayer twist on your exhale, left elbow to the outside of your right thigh. Taking a couple rounds of breath here, strong through your legs, right heel roots into the earth. Left leg is active and lifted. Your heart is trying to lift away from your right thigh. If you'd like to, you could spread your wings open wide here. Now from here, you're going to keep the twist. You're going to stay super strong through your legs. You're going to our Exalted Crescent. So big push through your feet, keeping the twist. Scoop your left hand to the sky, let your right hand reach back towards your left hamstring. Heart is still rotated to the right. Ribs lift off your pelvis, big breath in. Your exhale, warrior two. Slowly spin your left heel down to the earth. Spread your wings open wide. You can always move your feet if they aren't where you want them to be. Big breath in, reverse your warrior, right hand reaches up and back. Then exhale, side angle, tip forward, left hand to the sky. Option to extend your side angle, maybe take your left hand overhead. Take a full breath in. And a full exhale. Press through your feet, reverse your triangle as you inhale, right leg long, right hand high. And with your exhale, go ahead and bend into your right knee, windmill down into a low lunge. We're going to step back into our high plank pose. On your inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower halfway or all the way, chaturanga. Slowly open your heart up, dogger cobra, big breath in. And back to downward facing dog as you breathe out. And inhale your left leg to the sky, three-legged. Your exhale, bend your knee, open your hip. Take a big breath in here, strong left seat. With your breath out, step your left foot forward into your low lunge. Strong legs, rise up to your high crescent. Take your time to push through your feet and breathe your way up. And left hand grabs right wrist, lean over to the left. Send a breath to your right side body. And use that space to prayer twist the right elbow to the outside of your left thigh. And then we want to keep that buoyancy underneath our right hip point, proud through our chest, active rootedness through the left heel and the left foot. Feel your left glute helping to facilitate that strong rooted connection between your left foot and the earth. If you wanted to spread your wings open, feel free to spread your wings open. Press your right arm against your left thigh. And maintain this big twist to the left. Super strong through your legs in your center. Use an inhale to scoop up to your exalted crescent. Right hand reaches high. Left hand reaches low. Okay, take your time to exit to your warrior two. As your right heel rotates to the earth, spread your wings wide. And then go ahead and inhale to your reverse warrior. Left hand reaches to the sky. Slow exhale takes you to side angle. Send your right hand overhead. Option for extended side angle may be right hand reaches. Palm's gonna face the earth. Your right thumb's reaching to the wall behind you to help open your chest. Take one more breath here. Go ahead and reverse your triangle root and rise up. Big breath in. Exhale slowly through your low lunge, windmill to the earth. And step back into your high plank pose. Left foot joins your right. And your inhale, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga or a down dog. If you're taking the chaturanga, try to go super slow. Not rushing any moment of the transition. Once you return to your downward facing dog, take a big breath in, lift your heels high. On your exhale, bend your knees, look forward, step or hop to the top of your yoga mat. On your forward fold, inhale to a halfway lift. And exhale to chair pose, sink into your seat. Hips get low, heart and hands reach high. Take a nice big breath in. On your exhale, airplane your arms beside you. As you breathe in, you're in a circle sweep to rise with your right leg, one-legged Tadasana, big circle sweep. Right leg comes up with you. Take an inhale here, just finding your steady. Exhale, twist to the right, right hand sweeps back and left hand reaches forward. Full breath in. And slow exhale. Next inhale, unwinds you to face forward. As you breathe out, figure four, right ankle on your left thigh, hands to heart center. Take a slow inhale. And a slow exhale. You wanted to reincorporate the prayer twisting. If it's in your body, if it's available, you can use your core to rotate your heart to face the left. I like to look down at the earth for stability here. You might be able to reach your right elbow to the arch of your right foot and use that as leverage to twist deeper. Again, looking at the ground is really, really helpful for this one. But from whatever variation of a figure four you're in, you're going to slowly start to rise back up to your one-legged Tadasana. Option to reach your right leg forward as you inhale. Then airplane pose, exhale to fly it back. Take a big breath in. And complete breath out here. One more inhale. And exhale to your high crescent lunge, right toes release to the earth, lift up through your heart and hands, big breath in. We're gonna pivot to a side angle, so it's kind of a funky transition as your right heel spins down, left elbow to left thigh, right hand to the sky. Breathe in to reverse your warrior, left hand scoops up. And on your exhale, windmill your hands down to the earth. Unhook your back heel. Lean into your left foot. Breathe into standing splits right leg to the sky with your breath in. And forward fold as you breathe out, softening through your knees. Inhale to your halfway lift, lengthen out your spine. And exhale back to chair pose with Utkatasana, sink into your seat. Inhale to lift through your heart and hands, feeling that length. And exhale, airplane your arms beside you. Lean into your right foot, circle sweep to standing with your left leg. Do circle sweep, you lift your left leg up, take your breath in. And twist to the left as you breathe out. Tall and proud through your torso, give yourself the space of at least one breath here. And then you're going to unwind from your twist with your next inhale. Maybe tip over like me. We're going figure four as you exhale, left ankle on your right thigh. Then once you find your figure four, you can stay up high through your chest. You can start to bring your elbows towards your left shin, or focusing your gaze to the earth. You can take your left elbow in the direction or to your left arch. And if you feel steady there, you're gonna use your elbow and arch as leverage to maybe twist deeper. So keep your left hip elevated in line with your right. And then from here, you're gonna root through your right foot. We'll rise back up, one-legged Tadasana, take your time. If you'd like to, you can lengthen your left leg forward. And then into your airplane pose, start to fly. Once you find your airplane pose, you have 2 cycles of breath. Crescent lunge, left toes on the earth, reach up high to the sky on your inhale. Side angle opening to the left as your left heel spins down, right elbow to right thigh. Extend your left hand overhead, big breath in and out. Reverse your warrior, right hand scoops up and back. And then into your low lunge, windmill your hands down to the earth. As your left heel unhooks, lean into your right foot, gentle standing splits just for your breath in. And then into your forward fold as you breathe out. To get halfway lift, lengthen your spine. As you exhale, bend your knees and have a seat to the ground. Okay. From here, go ahead and lower all the way to your back body right away. Knees to your chest. Then happy baby pose, any variation of your happy baby. Feel free to extend one or both legs here. Feel free to rock a little bit from left to right. And then in the space that your happy baby is creating, go ahead and bend your knees. Place your feet to the earth for Supta Baddha Konasana, your reclined butterfly. Bring the soles of your feet together, let your knees open wide. Find a comfortable and intentional place for your hands. Slide your shoulders away from your ears. And take 3 rounds of breath. Feel free to stay longer in your butterfly shape. Otherwise, you're going to reach down, gather your knees into your chest, curl your nose up to your knees, take a big breath in. And then on your exhale, find your way to your Shavasana, to your final relaxation, taking a couple minutes to be right here. Allow your eyes to close. Allow your body to melt into the support of your yoga mat. Allowing any lingering tension or tightness to dissolve. So you can soften into that support of the earth. Allow yourself to be held for these last 2 or 3 minutes. Be beginning to lean back within your awareness again. Feeling that little bit of distance between you and your thoughts, sensations, feelings, and noticing and observing without attaching a judgment to what it is that you notice and observe. And starting to bring your attention back to breath. Begin to sip in a little bit of extra air, deepening your next inhale. And try to lengthen out your exhale. And as you continue to deepen your breath, bring one or both hands to your heart space. Pausing to acknowledge this time that you took for your body and breath this morning, whenever it is that you're practicing. Acknowledging the energy and the intention that you put into each moment of your practice, because that's energy and intention that you devoted to your relationship between you and your body and breath, you and the deepest layers of yourself. And in gratitude of this practice and deep appreciation of our bodies and all that we are capable of, we take one more deep inhale through the nose. And one more open mouth exhale, let it go. And may yoga offer us a path to compassion. And may our practices serve as our teachers, guiding us and leading us to live more authentically, love more deeply, and see more clearly each and every day. Thank you so much, and namaste.